Happy 25th anniversary, everybody. Patrick Bateman, American Psycho. So, let's get into it, guys. 25th anniversary to American Psycho. Just got done watching this bad boy. This confession has meant nothing. Now, shout out to Ice Nine Kills for doing the Hip to Be Squared. That is a major good song that I recommend anybody who is a big fan of this movie to check that out. Also, the energy and the charisma and character that Christian Bale have brought to Patrick Bateman is honestly, undeniably, unpleasantly pleasing. Now, want to go ahead and shout out, guys. This is one of my favorite movies. Not my number one, but one of my favorites. Definitely in my top 5. I was new to the boat a little bit. Got into this movie around maybe 5 years ago. But I mean, that's not new, but then that's not old. But either way, each time I watch this movie, it just progresses and progresses. I just fucking love it every time I watch it. Now, I watched it again today, and coincidentally, it is the 25th anniversary. I had watched this movie actually a couple of days ago, enjoyed it, threw it on again today. Saw that it was the 25th anniversary. I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and talk about it, do a review about this bad boy, share some love, express my thoughts, express my love for this movie because, guys, like, movies like this do not come about today. We are hearing about that there are 2 makings of American Psychos being made, one by Luca Guadagnino, the guy who made Challengers and things of that nature, good director. And the other one is in consideration of Austin Butler playing the role of not Christian Bale, but Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman is a character that means a lot to me. I have the t-shirt. I have named my dog after Bateman. His name is Bates. So shout out to, Bateman and Patrick, all the characters that inspired me to go and name my dog to what he is. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and fucking talk about this great movie. The character of Bateman, the fucking laughs of this movie, and like I said, we don't really get movies like this today. How movies like this are made, how the balls it took, the fucking sacrifices of it all. Now, guys, I haven't gotten into the book. I'm currently reading Misery by Stephen King, but I've heard that this book is really bizarre, really, serious and of that nature. So, but what I wanted to get into was the depth of this movie, the fucking power of this movie, on how crazy it is and how it still holds up. Now, like I was saying, guys, they're making a couple remakes, but I think that the energy and how they went about this movie in the 2000s works perfectly. Now, when you watch this movie, you really hear a similarity to Jim Carrey along with Christian Bale and the Patrick Bateman character. Now, I think that was around that time where Jim Carrey was really popular. He was doing his thing. And I think that the director got inspired by Jim Carrey and is using it in the Patrick Bateman character to give him humor into these kills. Now, like I said, guys, there's a song where Ice Nine Kills, Hip to Be Scared, where they are fucking... using that the movie and using a lot of scenes in the movie to shout out and in honor of the movie and express that throughout the music video. I highly recommend that one, guys. That is honestly up there with Ice Nine Kills' best song, Hip to Be Scared, in honor of the American Psycho. Now, like I said, guys, that this movie is 25 years old and it still really fucking holds up. I was even really telling myself earlier today that the movies in the early 2000s, especially in the 2005 to 2010 era, is really, they were really one-of-a-kind movies. They were really hit or miss for some people. A lot of people didn't really enjoy that movie for horror. I really enjoyed it. I thought that we got a good modern take and a good, a lot of takes of like Scream type of formula movies, put into different kind of horror, films and whatnot, such as When a Stranger Calls, such as House of Wax, such as Wrong Turns, such as The Strangers, such as, movies of that nature that I really got into and really enjoyed. Maybe not House of Wax too much, but I did enjoy the soundtrack to that movie. But other than that, guys, around that time, a lot of movies were taking sacrifices the horror genre especially. You know, just really, you know, doing things that that they eventually slowed down as time went by. We got into 2010s and 2015. 2010 and 2015 was not a good year for horror besides Insidious and also Sinister, Mr. Boogie. Beyond that, guys, we didn't really get shit throughout those fucking years. You know, but like I said, we did get Insidious and Sinister, so those are really impactful movies. And recently we're getting a good take on Terrifier. Now, but with Patrick Bateman along with this character, I wouldn't necessarily throw this character into a horror villain and in that ballpark. Patrick Bateman is his own thing. He is just an American Psycho. And first of all, there isn't that many kills in the movie. He says that he killed 40 people, but you know, as we go on and learn, and I have to get into the book, the story expresses that this is all his fascination, and this is all just a journey he goes on through his head of being an American Psycho and telling himself that he's killing these people in his own ways, but it's not really happening. Or is it? That's the beauty of it, guys. It's the mystery of, is he really a murderer, or is he just like a demented psycho? There's a difference. And, you know, with this movie, it expresses it really well. I wouldn't put him in the category of Michael Myers and Jason, because those people are really killing people, and their body count is honestly beyond 40. So, with that being said, you know, Patrick Bateman being his own character, I think that this movie doesn't express a villain being Patrick Bateman. I think it expresses the, you know, the psychoness, if that's a word, the insaneness, the derangedness of that one can encounter in his own head, telling himself that, you know, he's killing these people on his head to make himself feel better, and, you know, having these fantasies and, you know, drawing them and whatnot. That is the nature of this movie, and I think that they express that really well. And the journey we go on with Patrick Bateman is honestly just overall fun. It's humor. It's filled with joy. It's filled with, you know, just overall a great fascination and a great portrayal of one businessman that is portrayed as a rich man that we, you know, surpass because he's rich and sophisticated, but inside he's a deranged psycho. And, you know, that is the beauty of this movie, is that, you know, we bypass the people that have this nature and charisma of them, and that's what hides the mystery and darkness that is going on and the reality in Patrick Bateman's head. So, guys, I'm telling you, if you haven't already, I would really recommend this movie. This is one of those movies where it's hard to really come by and have a similarity to it. This is one of a kind, I'd really say. You don't really have a movie like this where it is like a mystery of a villain psycho, which is he really killing, or is it just a portrayal of a psycho? That is the beauty of this movie, guys, and overall the movie is really fucking just overall just great. A great time. I thought everyone brought their game. I know that a director, it was a female director that had made this movie, and I thought that she did a great job. You know, Christian Bale is not one of those actors that does a lot of movies like this, so I thought that him doing this one and nailing it of being a psycho and a killer and being demented and having to play that villainous role and fit into a humorous character along with derangements along with him. I thought he did a great blend of that. Great execution, Christian Bale. Happy 25th anniversary to American Psycho. If you haven't already, guys, go and check this one out. I know that it's probably on 4K by now. I had the Blu-ray of this, but I'm going to have to go and recopy that and go and get that one back because the beauty of this movie. But either way, I'm still watching it on streaming services. You know, I'm going to go and re-own this one. Not that I sold it because I didn't like it, but just had to go ahead and, you know, my collection had to go ahead and, you know, loosen it up a little bit, go ahead and, you know, get rid of some weight going on there. But other than that, guys, American Psycho, go and check it out. Patrick Bateman, the beauty of this movie is undeniably pleasing. You will have a good time. Overall, guys, I give this movie, honestly, a 9.9. There was nothing wrong with it. The 10, I'm just saving for my favorite movie because personally, you know, maybe I can't give it a 10. You know, overall 9.9, 10. There's nothing wrong with the movie. Just saving that number one spot for the number one, that's all. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. American Psycho, happy 25th anniversary. Bateman, can never go wrong. Check this movie out, guys. Also, check out the Iceland Kills version, Hit to Be Scared. I believe that also came out today. And the music video is undeniable. Is honestly, it's just matching the movie, you know, to just precision, and it's overall a great song. So shout out to Patrick Bateman, Christian Bale, Spencer Charnas, and Einstein Kills, and the rest of the horror genre, and everyone that is a big fan of American Psycho and is just overall pleased with the movie, guys. If you're a fan of American Psycho, probably a fan of you. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more. Let me know what you want to watch. Let me know what you want to review. Any anniversaries coming up, let me know. I'll go and check it out. That way I have a review prior to it. That way I'm watching the movie prior and getting to a review quicker. That way I can get it out on that day. Thank you guys for watching American Psycho. Austin out. Deuces.